I want to kind of get an understanding of, as organizations are kind of continuing to invest into supply chain resilience, cost still remains kind of like under pressure there. How are you balancing, how are you approaching that balance in terms of like that long-term resilience and the day-to-day efficiency?
Yeah, as of now, long-term resilience, what does it mean? Doing something permanent. And of course, it's then there putting higher transit times in our system, safety stock, working on dual sourcing. Those are for sure long-term activities to work out suppliers, diversify your supply chain. I mentioned earlier also scenario planning. Of course, those are kind of things that are running more long-term, setting up long-term resilience. But overall, I think when it comes then, of course, all those initiatives and let alone safety buffer, safety stocks is, of course, a cost topic, right? And therefore, in midterm, short term, we're also working more on being more flexible on that side, right? Meaning staying on track of any kind of disruption topics to react then faster and to create then resilience measured on the permanent side, but also more on the flexible side, right? And so that's how we are acting on. And I introduced earlier that visibility tool that we're having. It's also something that we did not do alone. We partnered it up with a German startup called Steen. Of course, that helped us to move a little bit faster on that end, right? I understand the headache that Eric also having in the big corporations for those kind of tools, right? But they're also, I think, there are partners like startups like Holocene who are willing to go there a step faster to reach then this kind of flexibility and visibility on short term